Hello and welcome to my test and review of the Pedalcell bike generator. My name is Jacob. I am a photographer, cinematographer, mountain biker and bikepacker. In recent years I have become very fond of unsupported bikepacking races, and I am a 2-time finisher of the Arizona Trail Race 750 miles and also a 2-time finisher of Denmark Across. I did a lot of filming during the Arizona Trail Race. I charged my camera from a power bank that was charged by a solar panel. I made a reward-winning movie about my 2 races called Digging Deep, which you can watch on my YouTube channel. So my next bikepacking adventure is the Silk Road mountain race in Kyrgyzstan. And I will bring even more gear than I did at the Arizona Trail Race. And since I cannot count on a lot of sun for my solar panel, and since I'm planning to sleep in my tent with no access to power outlets, I have chosen to install the Pedalcell to power my gear. The gear I bring is a DJI Pocket 2 camera, a wireless microphone, a DJI Mini 2 drone with a spare battery and a controller, a Garmin InReach GPS tracker, my iPhone and a 20,000 mAh Sendure power bank. The Pedalcell charges the power bank and I charge all of my gear from the power bank. I also bring a very powerful wall outlet charger to top up the power bank whenever I have the access to a power outlet. There is another option when it comes to charging on the bike, which is the dynamo hub, but they have a constant drag, and since the Silk Road mountain race has a lot of long climbs, I want to be able to disengage the dynamo, which the Pedalcell can. And by the way, Pedalcell advise against engaging and disengaging the device while on the move. What I found in my test is that it's very easy to disengage it. You simply twist the generator away from the wheel and it clicks into the lock position. On the other hand, engaging it is a more complex maneuver where I found that I needed to make a full stop to do that. Also, because the Pedalcell runs off the rim instead of the hub, it spins much faster and can produce a lot more power than the dynamo hub. Installing the Pedalcell is straightforward. You just need to align the Pedalcell with the rim and tighten the bolts. I have wrapped some sports tape around the fork leg to add some friction between the fork and the bracket. One thing you have to be aware of is that it is not recommended to run the Pedalcell on a carbon rim. So I had to purchase an aluminum front wheel instead of my carbon wheel. The box that converts the power from the generator to USB-C power is not waterproof at the USB-C ports, so I have installed it in a waterproof bag. I have done some long gravel and asphalt bikepacking trips, and a 2 days bikepacking trip almost entirely on pretty rough and at times wet and muddy mountain bike trails, to compare the performance in those 2 different environments. On gravel and asphalt it charges 20,000 mAh power bank by 31%, or 6,200 mAh per 100 kilometers of riding. And surprisingly enough, the number was the exact same on the mountain bike trail, even with the slower speed and sometimes even hiker bike speed. It performed very well on both terrains, even water, mud, or the bumpy route sections, and even small bumps did not affect the performance or knock the Pedalcell out of its position. The sound coming from the Pedalcell is a very low whining noise that is easily ignored, and most of the time it is drowned by all the noises coming from the tires rolling. So what about the drag? I don't find it to be much of an issue. I'm sure it slows me down a tiny bit, but it can't be a lot, and I will surely disengage it on the steepest of climbs, at least to give me a little bit of mental boost. All in all, I'm very pleased with its performance so far. I will make an update on my experience with the device after the Silk Road mountain race.